Hello loves, welcome back to my channel. I am back again with another video. If you're new, welcome. My name is Gladys. I do book videos and most of the time I post on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I didn't post last week because it was a really rough week for me. I think I posted like one day, but I was like, I really need to get back to the videos. I really need to start putting videos out there. So here I am. So I wanted to come on here and kind of explain what I plan to do for April and what books I want to read. Okay, so for March, I came on here. I told you guys what books I wanted to read for March, and it was a couple of books. I think I had like 10 books. I'm not sure. Today is April 30th. I mean, March 30th. I'm sorry. And I'm still reading another book. I'm trying to finish it for March. I think right now I have a total of like 12 or 13 books I finished reading. But most of these books are not even, I want to say that almost none of these books that I read for the month of March were any of the books I stated for my March TBR video. So pretty much I haven't read any of the books I said I was going to read for the month of March. So what I want to do for this month is kind of explain the 6 books I really want to read. I don't want to give myself too many books like on my TBR because I want to give the others, like I want to have space to read other books that I want to read. But let's get to it because I really want to talk about some of the books that I plan to read for the month of April. The first book that I want to read is Circe by Madeline Miller, and this is a book that everyone has read. It's been on my TBR for quite some time, and I actually was gifted this book for my birthday, and it has to do with Circe, the daughter of two gods, and one of the things about Circe is that she doesn't really take after her parents. She doesn't really have that god ability to her, but she soon finds out that her power lies in witchcraft. So I've heard nothing but great things about this book. I hear that Madeline Miller is a great writer, and yeah, I'm really excited to read this one. It's pretty thick. I hope that I like it. You guys, like this month, March was so rough for me because I had 3 books that I was reading around the same time that I was just not liking. I ended up like literally DNFing 2 of them, so I did not finish them and I gave up on them. And then one I kind of forced, I'm sorry if you guys hear that, it's an airplane. One I kind of forced myself to oh my god. And one book that I kind of didn't really, I couldn't really get into it, but I forced myself to finish it, and I'll talk about it on my wrap up because it was a mess. But after I finished that book, I was struggling to get back to reading. So I ended up, like, I literally would pick up books and just, I could not get into them. Like, my mind was just so tired of the book I had just finished reading. And it sucks because everyone loved this book, and I'm so sad that I didn't like it. So I ended up rereading Colleen Hoover, It Ends With Us, and it kind of got me back into the groove of reading. So I really hope to start picking these books up soon. But yeah, so the next one, I actually had already started reading it. I think I'm like right in the beginning. Yeah, so I'm on chapter 3 and I still know what's going on. Like, it's still a little bit clear in my head. Like, I can kind of pick up on chapter 3. I stopped reading it about 2 weeks ago, but it has to do, it's actually one of the books that was chosen by Reese Book Club, and it's Infinite Country by Patricia Engel. This one has to do with the Colombian family and kind of the sacrifices that they had to make to continue on to a better life in the United States. It has to do with the parents and everything that they left, you know, back home in Colombia, and the children. I know it kind of concentrates a lot on the main character, Talia, who got into some trouble, and she had to be like in a facility for young girls. And I don't really know much about it. That's pretty much all I know, but I hear it's beautiful and it's powerful, and it's about a family that's immigrated to a different country. I mean, I don't know what else I can say about it other than I can already tell it's going to be a good one. The next book that I'm hoping to read this month is The Echo Wife by Sarah Gailey. And I talked about this book so many times already. I talked about it during what I got for my birthday, and then I talked about it for books that I was anticipating for this year. And I'm really excited to read this one. It has to do with a woman that makes a clone who looks exactly like her, but behaves pretty much the opposite of her behavior. So she made her to be everything that she's not. And soon she uncovers that the clone is having an affair with her husband, and things get crazy. And again, I've talked about the fact that I really hope that this book concentrates a little bit more on the scientific aspect of it and not so much on the affair. But the more I kind of look into it, I feel like the more it's about the affair and things that lead up and then after that. So I'll see how I feel about this one. I'm usually not really into the science books. It's just not really something I tend to read a lot, but I was like, this is interesting. I'll see how it goes. So yeah, I'll let you guys know if I like this book or not. Another book that's on my TBR for this month is going to be The Guest List by Lucy Foley. I'm really excited for this one. I feel like I'm really going to enjoy it because again, I enjoyed The Hunting Party from Lucy Foley, and I really hope that I like this one. I feel like this one's more up my alley. It is like a murder mystery, a party type of thing that goes on, and I love them. I love murder mysteries. I do enjoy Lucy Foley's writing, and I mean, all I really know is that it's a party, it's a wedding party. It's supposed to be like this really extravagant wedding party, but someone ends up dead and jealousy happens, secrets come out. So, I mean, come on, why wouldn't I love this one? I just hope that it really meets up to my expectations, because again, I love The Hunting Party. There were just some things that were lacking there for me, and I just hope that this, you know, will meet up to my expectations, but we'll see. A book that I am so excited for, and I've heard nothing but great stuff about, is The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. And yeah, like I've heard nothing but great things about this book. I hear it's beautiful. I hear it's life-changing. So I'm really excited about it. And the story itself is really, really intriguing. This one has to do with two twin sisters that live in a Black Southern community, and at the age of 16, they try to escape this community. Years later, we get to see their lives, and we see that one of them is living with her daughter in that same Black community that she tried to escape. And then we have the other sister who's passing as a white woman, is living her life, you know, married to a white man who knows nothing about her Black roots. And we kind of see how different the lives of these two women are, even though they literally came from the same part. They grew up with the same type of experiences up to a certain part, and obviously we see them go through two completely different journeys at the end. So again, I'm really excited about this one. I've heard nothing but great things, so I can't wait. And the last book that I'm going to be talking about for this video is The Sanatorium by Sarah Pierce. And I am so excited for this book because, again, this is another highly anticipated book. Everyone has said so many great things about it, so I'm super excited. I bought this one for my birthday. It was actually a birthday gift to myself. And The Sanatorium has to do with pretty much a sanatorium that was like, it has so many rumors, a lot of things happen there, a lot of, you know, everyone knows about that creepy building that everyone's like, it's haunted, so many crazy things happened there, people were murdered. That's pretty much what people would say about the sanatorium. Eventually it was abandoned and then turned into a 5-star hotel. I believe it was a 5-star hotel. And you know, there's a main character named Alan who goes there on vacation with her brother and her brother's fiance, Lori. And everything is fine, you know, but the weather starts to get crazy. Things start to get crazy, and soon enough, Lori goes missing. And Alan is really the only one that knows that Lori's missing, so it's up to her to kind of figure out what exactly is going on. But she knows, you know, things are not normal here. Something is going on, and shit is getting creepy. So again, I'm super excited for this one. I'm really getting into thriller. I'm really enjoying it. I read, I believe, like 1 or 2 thriller books this month, but it was kind of lacking. But still, I feel like this is gonna be a good one. I'm really excited for it, and yeah, I can't wait to read this one. And that is it for today, you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope that, you know, you like some of these books, or at least add them to your TBR. I know I'm looking forward to this. And if you guys have any recommendations on books or videos or what you would like to see from me, please remember to comment them down below. I'm always open to suggestions. Remember to like, subscribe, and yeah, you know, comment down below. I'd love to have a conversation with you guys, especially about books. And I will see you guys next time. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your week.